Hi guys, how are you today? Listen, it is July 1st. We are already at the month of July. Yay! Yay! What a blessing. What a blessing to make it to July. Now, you know how oftentimes when the new month comes, we always think about our goals, right? So first thing come in mind, you want to think about weight loss goals, house, things that you want to do in the house, or you might have goals for home and things like that. But I came up with a different idea. I have been seeing that so many people have a lot of facts wrong about God. A lot of facts wrong, right? So because of that, it is very important that we pick up our Bible and we read it on our own. We cannot take what we hear people say. Oftentimes we're coming on these apps, looking at sermons and things like that, which nothing is wrong with that, but you want to read the Bible on your own. You want to experience that time with the Holy Spirit as the Holy Spirit began to reveal secrets and truths about God that you have never heard before, right? The Holy Spirit, you do not have to worry if he's lying, because the Holy Spirit only speaks truth. The Holy Spirit will only tell you what the Father says. So in the month of July, I have decided that I want to study God's love. And I wanted to share that with you guys. So I'm going to study God's love. And I'm asking that you guys take one thing about God that you have wondered about. It could be faith, like what is faith? Do I really understand my faith and what that means? If you don't, then study faith for the month of July. Or relationships. How does God look at relationships? Whatever questions you have, we all have questions about God that we don't truly understand. And let's take that time to dig into the Word, seek God through prayer, through reading His Word. Take some time to fast throughout the month, even if you do intermittent fasting where you're not eating until 12. Some type of fast where you're putting your flesh under subjection. If there's something that you know that you have your hand in, you got your hand in that cookie jar, and you know you need to take it out, then make that your fast. You've been drinking a little bit too much, and you know that you don't supposed to be doing that, right? Let's say in July, I'm about to just put that down. I'm not about to be doing that. And just see where it goes, because God might take it to where he cleanses you from that thing and you don't even want alcohol anymore. So let's stop saying we're doing this for a month and things like that, and just say I'm giving this up for God and I'm seeing where it go, right? So whatever type of fast that you want to do, you don't have to do it the whole month, but let's periodically take time out to fast. What this does is put your flesh under subjection. It gives you self-discipline. It gives your spirit a boost where your spirit is stronger than your flesh. Do you know that your flesh and spirit, they battle every day? And if you're not feeding your spirit, your flesh is what's winning. And that's why you may be finding yourself in sin more often than you like, because your flesh is winning. That can be your study. Flesh and spirit, how does they fight? Right? So whatever it is that you want to know more about with God, let's make that our goal for the month of July. Not everything else, right? Not these worldly goals, not I'm trying to lose 20 pounds in July and all of this stuff. It does a little good, but spiritual learning and spiritual goals is what's going to take us to eternity. This is what we want to plant. We want to plant and we want to sow into ourselves. Before you can sow into anyone else, you got to sow into yourself. You need to sow the word into yourself. You need to sow praying into yourself. Learn how to talk to God about your problems. Learn how to ask him questions. We can ask God questions. And this is oftentimes another mistake that we are making, that We have learned we can't ask him questions. We just got to go. And this is discouraging a lot of people because they are confused. That's not true. We can ask him questions. He is the source of all things. Where else are we going to get the answers from, right? So I just wanted to come on to say happy July 1st, and let you in on my goal for July. And I'm hoping that you guys follow along by finding just one thing. Think of one thing that you want to know more about concerning God, and let that be your study for the month of July. Let me know what you chose in the comments. You guys be blessed.